Hey guys, welcome back to vlogs. This is about another dream vlog. No. Last one was break. This is the third dream vlog. Third total dream vlog. Now I'll record. Okay, it's on record. Good.
So, my dream all started 6 night eats of my mom and dad out of my house. And did you know what place they were going to?
Now what place were they going to?
They were going to Florida.
To Disney World?
No, to Miami, Florida.
Oh, I've been to Miami, Florida.
And my mom and dad stayed at Miami, Florida for 6 nights. And they had lots of different cartoon characters as babysitters. So as you can tell, the first night I got it for a babysitter was a cartoon character. She was a female, and her name is spelled Lilo. What does that spell, Nick?
Lilo.
Yep. Lilo babysat at me for the first night. And she what is great at me. And did you know how old was I in my dream?
How old were you?
I was 5 years old. Can you please stop changing your virtual backgrounds? It's annoying. I want to tell you my dream.
Okay, I'll put it in here.
There you go. That's more like it. So, Lilo babysat me for the first night while my mom and dad were at Florida. And did you know what show Lilo and I were watching?
What?
We were watching Winnie the Pooh.
Guess what, Noah? We're having an earthquake here.
Stop having the earthquake thing, Nick. You're being ridiculous. And I'm going to show you for proof that Lilo and I were watching Winnie the Pooh.
Okay. Is this gonna be anything with the musical from Winnie the Pooh?
We'll see, Nick. We'll see. Yeah.
Okay, since this is from Winnie the Pooh, I'm gonna pause it to narrate. Are you gonna narrate? Start narrating some things?
So, Lilo and I were watching in Winnie the Pooh together. Until we saw the ending with the wink. We were both scared. Right? Because that was our childhood nightmare. So, right after we watched the event, right after we watched the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh, it was time for me to go to sleep. Then Lilo told to me, "Good night, Noah. I hope Stitch will now be here."
Yeah.
And then the next morning, Lilo woke me up and told me that it was time for breakfast. And then when we had breakfast, we continued to watch some more Winnie the Pooh. And I'm not going to show you the clip because another clip from this show because I don't want to sit here and waste too much time and stuff like that. I
So
just
now
want
you're
to get
gonna-
this done as quick as I can.
So let me guess. Now you're just gonna narrate.
No, I'm going to show you some more clips. After I'm done narrating.
But when so I'll only record your narrating.
I'm only recording for the narration.
Yep.
So after, so at lunchtime, it was time for Lilo to say goodbye to me.
Mhm.
I didn't got able to see her again until Friday.
Mm.
And then Lilo said to me, "Goodbye, Noah. See you on Friday."
Is Lilo your girlfriend?
No, yes, she was. And then on the day, and then on Tuesday at lunchtime, Brandy from Brandy and Mr. Whiskers came over, and she said to me, "Hello now, Noah. I'm asked now. Ooh, what shall I do? Ooh, Noah. And I said, I think that we should watch Winnie the Pooh. And then Brandy said, "Oh my goodness, I love Winnie the Pooh. But let's watch some Winnie the Pooh." Stop laughing, Nick. It's not funny.
I just threw in another silly quirk to have some revenue.
So, ready to pause the recording again? Because
Yep.
there's going to be another clip, and you
Pause
don't
in
want to get a
5,
copyright
4,
strike.
3, 2, 1.
Winnie the Pooh. So, right after Brandy and I were watching Winnie the Pooh, we were having fun together. Didn't we?
Yeah, have you ever heard of Kenny Loggins?
No, we're not talking about Kenny Loggins. We're talking about my dream, Nick. Can't you see? So, right after Brandy and I were having fun, it was time for me to go to sleep again. And then Brandy put myself to sleep. And then Brandy, he said, "Good night now. Well, I bet Mr. Whiskers is gonna be here." And I fell asleep. The next morning on a Wednesday, Brandy made me breakfast for me. And then after Brandon and I had breakfast, we continued to have some fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then on Wednesday in the afternoon, it was time for Brandy E to go. And I said to Brandy, and then Brandy said, "Goodbye, Noah. Candy's here. She's our princess." And then, no, when Brandy left, Candy said, "Hi, Noah. I've missed you." But, ooh. And then, no, Candy and I were having in fun together. And now for the next clip, I know this is not from Winnie the Pooh, but it's still Winnie the Pooh topic. This next clip I'm about to show you, it's something else. It's not Winnie the Pooh at all.
Tell me when you're ready for me to do a countdown before I pause.
So, well, I'm going to show you the clip Candy and I were watching before we started watching Winnie the Pooh. What?
Pausing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I thought so. Candy and I were having a lot of fun watching that clip.
Okay, I'm gonna pause in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And I were watching again since I'm the narrator. Then after Candy and I watched the Little Black Rain Cloud clip, for me again, it was time for me to go to bed. And then, Andy said to me, "Good night, Noah. I hope Dave the Barbarian's gonna miss you." And then I went to bed. And then after, and then the next morning, Candy woke me up, and she told me that I'm going to see Brandy again, and at lunchtime. And this time, Brandy and I were watching some more Winnie the Pooh, but this time, it's a different Winnie the Pooh.
I'm gonna be pausing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I just
You're
want to
gonna
get
be narrating.
at this done as quick as I can.
Yep, I understand. Because that will also make sure that I have more storage. Okay, anything to narrate, or should I just pause?
So, after Brandy and I were watching in the Book of Pooh Stories is from the Heart, we had fun again.
Okay.
And then, for a few hours later, it was time for me to go to sleep once again. But this time, before Brandy took me to sleep, I hugged her, and she hugged me back too, because she was a friend of mine. You know, Brandy, she's a dog from Brandy and Mr. Whiskers. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And before Brandy put me fast to sleep, she said, "Good night now, P. I hope you had fun and watching Winnie the Pooh with me."
Alex, ask Alex if you're watching this. Ask Noah if he has 2 girlfriends and is gonna marry either one of them. Okay, we'll just continue.
So, the next morning, which is Friday, Brandy made me breakfast for me again, and like she did it on on Wednesday.
Breakfast.
Yeah, and then after lunch, I saw Lilo again. And this time, before we started watching in Winnie the Pooh again, and which I'll show you the clip again. And after we watch this short clip from Star vs. the Forces of Evil that me and Lilo saw.
Okay. I'll be talking in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just like what Candy and I did. It's a different clip from Star vs. the Forces of Evil. And then after Candy and I saw that clip, we started watching Winnie the Pooh again. And it was the same clip
Funny.
It from yesterday that Brandy and I saw. I'm going to show it to you again, so that for proof that Lilo and I were watching the same clip as Brandy and I saw from yesterday. Okay. So, and then right after we watched the Book of Pooh Stories from the Heart, it was time for Lilo. It was time for me to go to sleep again.
And
And
then this is Saturday morning. How many more days did you have?
only one more day. My
Okay.
mom and I, my mom and dad didn't return to Florida. Didn't return home until Sunday. Saturday was my last day to have a babysitter. Then on Friday night, Lilo told to me, "Good night, Noah. I hope Stitch will be here tomorrow." But Lilo was wrong. The next morning, Lilo made me breakfast again. No, 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 no.
I'm gonna
And then,
Oh wait, you still talk.
so as you can tell, oh, look, look, as you can tell, look, on Saturday for lunch, Lilo, said goodbye to me. And did you know what babysitter I had right after Lilo left?
Stitch.
Nope, she was wrong. It was Star Butterfly, and he gave me a hug when she came over. And this was the only day that I had Star Butterfly. It was the last day.
Okay.
And Star and I, were watching Winnie the Pooh all day on Saturday.
I'm gonna pause in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause.
And I'm going to show you all because I don't want to sit here and waste too much time and stuff like that.
Even. But you're like.
And then at the end of the day,
Why won't you?
eat.
Sorry. Okay. I'll pause in 5. I'll pause the recording in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I need to tell you, I need to keep narrating.
Okay.
So, right after Star and I were watching in Winnie the Pooh all day on Saturday. And then on Saturday night, Star sang a song to make me fall asleep. And it was from the Book of Pooh. And here's the song that Star sang.
Okay, now I'm gonna pause in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whole day that Star and I were watching Winnie the Pooh. And then right after Star sang my song, she gave me a hug. And then Star said, "Good night, Noah. Marco will love Winnie the Pooh too." And then I fell asleep. And then on Sunday morning, Star woke me up and Star said to me, "Good morning, Noah." And I thought Star was the best babysitter she ever had. And right after Star and I had breakfast, my mom and dad came home. And my mom and dad told me that I was good for all my babysitters. And I'm gonna list the babysitters that I have on those days.
Okay, list them. Wait. Beat. Man. As long as I can keep dancing. La la la. La 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 la. I love to dance. La 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 la. I love to dance. La 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 la. I love to dance. What could be next here? Oh, yeah. La 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 la.
Oh, look at my chat. Look in the chat.
Oh, hey, why you never get headman skin? So I need great song.
You
Like,
need to look in the chat.
if I'm on the
Check
chat. No.
the chat. Can you name them all?
Noah Peterson to everyone. 9:04 a.m. Monday. Lilo from Lilo and Stitch. Tuesday. Brandy Harrington from Brandy and Mr. Whiskers. Wednesday. Candy from Dave the Barbarian. Thursday. Brandy Harrington from Brandy and Mr. Whiskers again. Friday. Lilo from Lilo and Stitch again. Saturday. Star Butterfly from Star vs. the Forces of Evil.
I'm gonna save the chat box. You're able to on a Mac if you highlight text. You can press Option Escape and it will read it to you. So that's a fancy feature that I just used. Please, this ain't even jealous. Hey, she ain't. I'm listening to Share Lights 1, 2 back. So
and
now,
then after Star Butterfly left, my mom and dad had my mom said, "Well, how was your week off while we're in Miami, Florida?" And I replied, "It was great." And did you know how old was I in my dream?
You got me like this, and now you're taking her to.
Did you know how old was I in my dream, Nick?
You got me like
I
that.
was 5 years old.
Why you couldn't say?
So Nick, since I had the dream last night, I'm gonna say this. So Nick, you're not listening. Since I had the dream last night, I'm gonna say this. You've got to put this video up on YouTube. Make it the title Noah's Dream About Winnie the Pooh.
Awesome dream.
Yes. So, since I had the dream last night, I'm gonna say this. Love, like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nick's channel if you haven't yet. And I'll see you and Nick in the next video. Bye!
Yep, bye. Okay, wait. I don't. I want you back. I want you back. I want you back. I'm listening to Cheryl. I want you back. Okay. I'm gonna end and I'll convert, and then after it records, then I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna